Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Combat Patrol subscription magazine service coming to the USA. This video is sponsored by Adeptroll and the Game Bunker. More on those later. So today we're going to be taking a look at everything included inside the Combat Patrol magazine subscription service, the total cost, and then we're going to compare the MSRP value of the actual subscription service to what it's actually going to cost you and your savings. And then we're going to also take a look at the MSRP value of the premium service and then compare that to what it's actually going to cost you. So first off, let's get started with the absolute basics. So essentially the Combat Patrol magazine is going to be a total of 90 magazines. You're going to get 4 of them per month, all packaged together and shipped out to your doorstep. And there's a total of 90, so that means it's going to last right around 2 years. Inside, you're going to get a series of different models, basically focusing on 9 factions. At the end, you're going to have 9 total combat patrols. You're going to have a couple of extra models for each of the combat patrols. And then if you opt in for the extra premium subscription service, you're going to pay a little bit more per issue, but you're going to get some extra stuff as well. So right off the bat, here is the picture of everything that's going to be included in the regular subscription service. So starting at the top left and working our way around, first we're going to have the Aeldari, then we're going to have the Leagues of Votann, next we're going to have Astra Militarum, followed by the Orks, and then we're going to have our World Eaters, we're going to have our Chaos or Heretic Astartes, then we're going to have Genestealer Cults, Tyranids, and then Space Marines. We're also going to get a bunch of other bonus items, including some clippers and mold line removers. We're going to have a binder to store all of the rules and assembly manuals. Those are going to be randomly mailed out periodically throughout the subscription service. Then we're also going to have a limited edition Space Marine Lieutenant. We're also going to be getting a reversible mug and then some paintbrushes. And then you're also going to have the option for the premium service. You're going to have to purchase that right from the start. And then along the way, periodically, you're going to get some other bonus items as well. So the first premium kit is going to come with issue 14. So that's essentially going to be your 4th month in, and you're going to get a Brutalis Dreadnought and Hive Tyrant. Next, you're going to have Premium Kit 2. That's going to come with issue number 37, so essentially 10 months in, and that's going to include Howling Banshees and then a Demon Prince. And then next, you're going to have your Premium Kit 3. That's going to come with issue 60, so about 15 months in, and then you're going to get the Killicons and the Brokir Thundercan. And then finally, Premium Kit number 4 is going to come with issue 81. So at that point in time, you're 20 months in, and you're going to get the Brood Coven and then also the Rogaldorn Battle Tank. And then the actual Combat Patrol magazine is a little bit more of a pamphlet type thing. Inside, you're going to get some stuff to read, some lore, some background, etc. You're going to get your data sheets for your models to play along your actual games. You're going to get the rules and breakdown for how to actually play your games. You're going to have some Battlefield Essential cards. You're going to have some build manuals and then also some paint manuals as well. So essentially, after the 2 years is up, you're going to have 9 pretty nicely flushed out armies. You're going to know how to play the game, and hopefully by then you'll have a nice little collection of paints and you'll be a pretty good painter. So just to get a rough idea as to what you're going to be getting with each issue, first you're going to have your initial issue, you're going to have a playmat, then you're going to get a Space Marine and Tyranid character with a couple of dice. Your second issue is going to have your Tyranid Von Ryan Leapers, and then your third issue you're going to get 5 Infernus Marines. Your 4th issue is going to include 3 Citadel paints and a paintbrush. Your 5th issue is going to include a limited Infernus Marine. And then you'll just keep slowly getting issues with different models, paints, and other things inside. So the subscription is pretty simple. Essentially, you're going to get 4 issues at a time delivered to your door. Each issue is going to cost you $14.99, except for the first issue is $6.99 and issue 2 is free. So basically you have $6.99 for your first issue, you have free for your second issue, and then every issue after that is going to be $15. If you choose for the premium subscription, you're going to pay an extra $3 per issue. Along the way, you're going to get your 5 free gifts mailed out, and then you are going to have to pay a total of $2.50 per issue. So every month you're going to be paying $10 in shipping, and with the exception of the first month, which has the discounted issue and free issue, you're going to be paying either $60 for the regular service or $72 for the premium service. So that means with shipping and handling, you're going to be paying $70 total for the regular service, or you're going to be paying $82 total for the premium service. So $70 a month or $82 a month for this service. Definitely a bit on the pricey side, but let's take a look at the actual value of what's inside, and we can get a realistic comparison of what you're saving if you opt for the regular subscription or if you opt for the premium subscription. Adeptroll is a new Mathhammer app for Warhammer 40,000, allowing users to instantly and effortlessly upload unit characteristics from screenshots. You can then use the app to calculate statistical outcomes. With the capability to account for special rules and abilities of attackers and defenders, results can be viewed in graph or tabular form. Let Adeptroll do the math hammer while you focus on tactics and victory. With tons of features and customizable settings, Adeptroll is the best pocket companion to give you the edge over the competition. Check out the Adeptroll app using the link in the video description, and your first 7 days are free. Now back to the video. So getting started with the regular subscription, we're going to have 9 total combat patrols. Right now in the United States, the MSRP value on each combat patrol is $168. So you're going to include the Aeldari combat patrol, the Votann, the Astra Militarum, the Orks, the World Eaters, the Heretic Astartes, the Genestealer Cult, the Tyranids, and then of course the Adeptus Astartes. And if we were to total up 9 combat patrols at MSRP value, we're going to get a total of $1,512. So obviously, in order to realize this value, you're going to want to be interested in all 9 of these combat patrols. Obviously, you could always just go out and buy whatever 9 combat patrols you like. So if you're not after some of these combat patrols, you could either trade them off, or of course just go and buy the 9 combat patrols that you prefer. It is worth note though that some of the combat patrols featured in the set are no longer available. And with each combat patrol, you're going to save roughly 25% over MSRP. So even though the actual price of the combat patrols, if you went out and bought them, would be $1,512, you're actually getting somewhere closer to like $1,850 or like $2,000 worth of value just because you're picking up the combat patrols. Next, in addition to the combat patrols, you're going to get your subscription extras. This is going to include a bunch of paints and other like modeling and hobby supplies. You're going to get 1 technical paint, 4 shades, 9 contrast paints, 2 metallics, 15 base and layer paints, 1 base brush, 1 layer brush, 1 shade brush, 1 dry brush, and 1 set of clippers. So if we were to total up the MSRP value of all of the bonus items you get, it comes out to about $228.15. And next we have the subscription extras. So along with the actual combat patrols, you're going to get a total of 9 extra models or sets along with this kit. These are all included in the regular subscription price. First, you're going to get your jackals for $62.50 for your Genestealer Cult. Then we're going to get the Boomdaka Snazwacken for $60 for the Orks. Next, we're going to get the Mauler Fiend for $84, which can be used in either of the Chaos factions. We're also going to get the Parasite of Mortrex for $42 for the Tyranids. We're going to get a squad of Hearthguard for the Leagues of Votann, which are $62.50. We're going to get a squad of Wraithguard or Wraith Blades for $62.50. Those are for your Aeldari. Then we're going to get a squad of Chaos Terminators for $62.50 for either of your Chaos factions. Then we have 1 Space Marine Chaplain on bike, 1 Space Marine Company Champion, and 1 Infernus Sergeant. And then also not pictured is 1 Astra Militarum Heavy Weapons Team, which is $52. So you're going to get about $618 in extra stuff included with this kit, and that's assuming that you're not going for the premium service. And then if you opt to pay the extra $3 per issue, you're going to get all of the premium extras. And that's going to include 1 Redemptor Dreadnought for $79, 1 Hive Tyrant for $62.50, 1 Demon Prince for $84, 1 squad of Howling Banshees for $62.50, 1 set of Killikons for $62.50, 1 Thunderkin for $60, 1 Rogaldorn Battle Tank for $105, and then 1 set of the Brood Coven for $70. So essentially the premium extras are going to come out to $585.50. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. So if we just go through and total up our 2 subscriptions, for the premium set, you're going to get a total of almost $3,000 in MSRP value, and that's assuming that you're buying the combat patrols and then buying the individual items on top of them. And with your $10 a month for the shipping costs and your extra $3 per issue for the premium service, over a total of 90 weeks, you're going to end up spending $1,818 on the premium service. So with almost $3,000 in total value inside of the Combat Patrol Premium subscription, you're going to be saving almost 40% over MSRP. So that is a very good deal over MSRP. Obviously, it's contingent on you wanting everything inside the box set. Also doesn't take into account extra deals you'd be able to get buying things like Christmas Battleforce boxes or launch boxes, hobby and painting supply bundles, etc. But overall, 40% discount over MSRP is phenomenal. And next we have the regular subscription service. So if you were to opt out on the premium extras, so you would not be getting the Redemptor, the Hive Tyrant, the Demon Prince, the Banshees, the Killikons, the Thunderkin, the Rogaldorn, or the Brood Coven, essentially getting about $585 less. But you would also be paying $270 less because you're not paying the $3 per issue for the premium upgrade. That's going to give you roughly $2,350 in MSRP value. And again, that's assuming that you purchase the combat patrols and then all of the extras to go along with it. And your total cost, if you were to buy all of the issues, including shipping, would be $1,551. So you would be saving about 800 bucks, which means that you're going to be saving about 34% over MSRP. So not quite as good of a deal, but a little bit less out of pocket, and then of course a little bit less in savings. So overall, I think after doing the comprehensive breakdown, taking a look at everything, there's definitely some pluses and minuses. The pluses are that you're definitely going to get some really nice savings over MSRP value. It does appear that purchasing the premium at $3 an extra issue is definitely worth it for the savings, as you're going to get far more value in MSRP models, but you're only going to be paying about $270 extra. And then some of the minuses are, one, you're going to be locked into the specific combat patrols or factions that are included in this set, the specific paints and the specific extras, but some of those combat patrols are no longer available and were really nice sets. Two, you're going to get kind of drip fed all of your models, subscriptions, and tools and paints over time, so you're not going to have a choice as to what comes when. It is completely dictated by the company themselves. You are going to be getting 4 issues at a time, once per month. So for the most part, it's organized so that you're slowly building up your collection. You're going to get the rules that correspond with the items that you get, and then hopefully you'll have the majority of the paints that you need when it comes time to paint those different models. So I think in conclusion, you're giving up a little bit of your freedom as to exactly what to buy. You're also not getting everything when you want it or all at once. But overall, the savings of about 35 or up to 40% if you go with the premium deal is definitely a massive savings over MSRP. And if you added in the additional savings that you're getting because the combat patrols are already about a 25% deal over MSRP, realistically, you're going to be saving close to like 45 or 50% over MSRP of purchasing everything included on its own. So while the subscription service is spaced out over 2 years, the total out-of-pocket cost is about $1,550 for the regular subscription, or about $1,820 for the premium subscription, but you're getting far more value in actual models, paints, and tools. And because it's spread out over a 2-year period, it's not all just coming right out of your bank account right away. So I think for me, I am definitely interested in the Combat Patrol subscription service. I'm going to be going with the premium service myself, and I am super excited for it. While I have a lot of the factions already inside this Combat Patrol subscription service, there's definitely a bunch of models that I don't have. And while I personally collect almost every faction in the game, not only do I enjoy playing Warhammer, but I also enjoy painting it as well. And I never mind having a little bit of my Dragon Horde expanding, and definitely take advantage of trading off or selling some of my extra models when there's something else that I want, or if I want a little extra cash in my bank account. So let me know if you appreciate this comprehensive breakdown of the Combat Patrol subscription magazine. Let me know if you're in the UK and you're already getting this service, or if you're in the United States and you're excited to get this service. Let me know if you signed up or are signing up for the regular service or the premium service. And also for all the people out there in Europe or other regions of the world, hopefully at some point in time in the near future, the Combat Patrol subscription service is going to be coming to you. And also a special thanks to AdeptRoll for sponsoring the video. Check out the link in the description to try out this MathHammer app for 7 days free. And then also a special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. So that is it for today with the full-on breakdown of the Combat Patrol subscription service. All the details for what the service offers, what it comes with, what kind of savings you can get over MSRP. And if you enjoyed today's video or got any value out of it, make sure to like and subscribe. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and the new Combat Patrol magazine subscription service is definitely an awesome deal, and I will be jumping in. And I'm out of here.